What's up, y'all? Here I am. I'm always in the car because I'm always on the go. It's okay. Just get used to it. I don't know. But, yep. You guys see the title of this video per usual. Real quick, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hype this video. Once again, I don't know what it does, but I just heard it helps. Whatever. So, like I said, y'all see the title of the video. I'm going to talk about why I decided to start my own business. I don't know, this is such a nuanced topic for me, and it has a lot to do with a lot of things. I feel like I just recently launched my own business, a mobile bartending business. I've been bartending for 2 years now. I have done a wedding before, and I've done like a lot of family events and stuff like that. I've done a lot of bartending at home, mobile bartending and stuff, but I am just now actually starting to advertise my services to people. So I want to talk about why I actually decided that I want to really try to put my efforts into creating my own business. I've been doing YouTube and stuff like that, and at first I would definitely say my goal was not to be monetized, but I think now, I would be okay because I really just love this platform and I really just love sharing with you guys. But I would really like to get to the point to be able to be monetized, and I'm just gonna tell y'all why. And the main reason, y'all, is because I'm tired of making people's money. I'm tired of making these other people's money. I'm tired of making other people money with my talents. You know, I am a humble person, and I don't really, I don't want to be a certain type of way, but I have a lot of gifts, and I'm very skilled at a lot of things. I'm a creative person. When you're a creative person, when you're an artist, you come very versatile. You come with a lot of different angles, with a lot of different ideas, with problem solving skills, with all this creativity and all these, you just come with a lot to offer. And I have a lot to offer, and as I've grown into who I am, and as I've grown into a woman and able to hone in on certain aspects of my skills, I just feel like more of an asset to myself. And I've just realized when you have these gifts, jobs and other people will try to use you for what you have, and they will try to, different jobs that I've worked at, especially one that I'm at now, they will cling on to you because they know that you are worth it, and they know that you have skill, and they know that you make them money. They know that you make them money. I've been making other people money, and they don't want to give you what you're worth. That's really my biggest thing. I felt like before I shouldn't start my own business because I don't want to start my own business. It felt like it was too much work, so I'm like, I might as well just work and, do my little thing in my job, and then maybe I could, do what I do, whatever. For now, I do feel like in the back of my head, I always knew that it would come to this, but I thought that I would be able to make the money to be able to kind of start that and move, and it would just be a whole lot more seamless, a whole lot more smooth. And that's just not the truth. That's not how it's happening. And this is how other people end up starting their own businesses, and I really understand it because they really get fed up. People that are skilled, people that have that mindset that they got that grit, they have that talent, they got that creativity, they have those gifts, they have something to offer, and they just get fed up with not being treated how they're supposed to be treated, or not getting the money that they're supposed to be making with the skills and the things that they have. And it's just not working for me. It's just not working for me. It's just not working for me. And I really just, and I came from a job that I'm working at now. This is my last week at this job, and I got another job, right? And I've been at this job for 1.5 years. I started working at this job that I'm currently working at prior, when I was 20. I probably had two or three more months until I turned 21. I was then there for the entirety of me being 21, and then I just turned 22 in November. So 1.5 years I've been working there, and it's just mentally I have done so many strides, so many changes, so much character development, and just a lot of sharpening. I would say in this time I have really become confident in just me being a woman. Because before, I would definitely say when I first started working at this place, I was like, I'm an adult. I guess I'm a woman. Let me try to. Now I'm like, no, I'm a young woman, and I'm trying to find my way, and I'm very confident in myself as a young woman, and me being able to make decisions for myself, and me being able to move the way that I need to move to get where I need to get, and in that aspect. So, of course, me coming out, my mindset is totally different on me, like working. I have better experience now. I have a lot of leadership experience. I really got to see what that was like. That was really perspective changing for me, y'all. That was really, that changed a lot of my perspective, being able to work in leadership for a longer period of time, full time. That was a crazy experience, and I'm very, very thankful for it. But coming out of that and going into something else, I was just like, I thought that mentally it was like, okay, maybe it's this job, maybe I've just outgrown these boots and I need to go get some more, and I need to go get in some that fit. I need to go do something else, and I'm just not fucking with it. I'm gonna be for real. Like, I got another job and I was like, nah, like, I can't do this either. I'm not gonna do this. It's that simple. I'm not gonna do this. Now I still work there because, you know, I'm still doing what it do, and but now the lock-in is real. I'm locked in. Now I'm locked in. It's over with. It's over, because it's just not okay. It's not okay. And just I've been seeing other people doing their own thing. I've moved to a bigger city, so I've been able to network, and I've been able to meet new people. And just over these past 3.5 years that I have been away from my hometown, my mind has just expanded so vastly, and I've met so many different people. I've met a lot of different people who've been in these crazy rooms that if I didn't move to where I was at, I probably would have met these types of people that I met. So of course that's gonna change your brain chemistry. That's gonna make me feel like certain stuff is really, really possible for me. That's the truth, because the sky's the limit. I've always dreamt really, really big, and I've always known that I've had these really, really big dreams. But when I got older, you know, the devil will crush your spirit, and the devil will make you think that you can't do things that you was made to do. And I really think that was like warfare against me, because for a little bit I was thinking, I was like, I'm gonna have to cut the arrow, y'all. It's okay. It's hot. I'm gonna have to cut it some of them. I started to really, what was I saying? Okay, yeah. I started to really think that I don't have to make it big. And I don't really mean, I kind of do, but I don't really mean in this huge, famous, rich, $1 million thing, because the richer you are, the harder it is for you to get into heaven. So I'm not saying that I'm looking for this vast level of monetary success, but I am saying, as far as like certain goals, I feel like that I started to feel as if it wasn't possible for me, or that I just shouldn't do it, or that I was too lazy, or didn't have motivation, or, you know, or that these certain things will just come overnight, and I didn't have to be consistent to reach these certain things, because really that was the problem. I was just lacking consistency. It's been about a year since I have really hopped on the journey of just consistency with my hair, with what I put into my body, with what I put out, with the efforts that I do, with the activities that I do, that I've been on a more consistent basis of doing certain things, and I've just been able to see these crazy results. And that make me think like, okay, I've been doing this for 6 months to a year. What happens when I scale up to 2 years? What happens when I scale to 3 years? What happens when I scale up to 4 and 5? And I used to think this when I was younger, like, no, it's gonna take too long, it's gonna take too long, it's gonna take too long. When in reality, I should just started whatever I was trying to do. I should have started all that back then, because I'm like, it's gonna take too long. No, because if I would have started then, I would be where I want to be, or closer to certain things now. And I'm still real young. And don't let the devil trick you to make you think that you are too old for something. And I know I'm 22, but really a lot of people, I've talked to other people, a lot of people in my age range, like when they're young, like teenagers to really throughout your 20s, and even people that are in their 30s and 40s, because that's still really young. But we have this mentality where we feel like time has just passed us by, and our time is no. Time is fleeting, but the thing is, time is fleeting, but you can always start over. You can always do what you gotta do. You can always start over, because at this point, I've took so many pivots, y'all, and I think in the back of my mind, I've always kind of known I'm gonna get to where I need to get, and I do think some of the experiences that I had was very, very essential to where I'm about to go and what I'm about to do, and the things that I've been going through and the lessons that I've learned. I think that was very, very essential and very needed for me to do the things that I'm getting ready to do. But sometimes it's okay to just start. It's okay to just not have it all figured out. It's okay to just do it day by day. And all the things that I did in my experiences, I was intentional about what am I going to take from this? What have I learned? How am I going to spend this year of my life? How am I going to do this journey? I've always had New Year's resolutions, and I've always got through at least one of them. And that's what makes me happy. I think that younger me would just be so pleased to know that I still have that go-get-it mentality, and I still have that, like, by any means I'm going to do what I need to do, and by any means I'm going to grow. Growth. Because if you grow 1% every day, that's 365% by the end of the year. So just give it what you got every day. If you got a little bit today, give that. If you got a lot today, give that. This is the third YouTube video I filmed today. This is what I got today. Other days I might not have it all. So this is what I got today, and I'm gonna push that, and I'm gonna build off of that. And I'm really just learning to build off of what you have. I don't gotta do it all overnight. I don't have to run all into it and rush into it at once. I can just do what I can do and take it, and it's not gonna happen overnight, and I just have to trust the process. And I feel like my hair has taught me a lot of that. Just trust it. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Because a lot of stuff, there's a few things that I've done good. I would say I've seen some fruits. I'm 22, so I'm starting to see fruits of things that I was doing when I was a teenager. And I'm just seeing fruits of it. I'm seeing good fruits and I'm seeing bad fruits. I'm seeing how there was some bad habits that I had that probably caused me to get in certain situations or do certain things or spend too much money or not do this or not do that. And then there's a lot of good things that I've done that have manifested themselves into reality now, and it is really like snowball into something great. I think that my mindset, y'all, my mind's people meet me and they be like, I thought you was 25, I thought you was 26 or whatever, or older. I thought you might have had kids. I thought you was like married or something. No, I've been like, you could ask anybody that has known me before. Now, I have improved a lot, but I've always been this growth-centered, this deep person, this poetic person, this person that loved to learn, this person that loved to research. I've always been a sponge. I've always been observative. I've always been that. I've always been watching. I've always had these big dreams. You could ask my mother. You could ask anybody. When I was like 5 or 6 years old, I used to tell everybody I was going to move to New York. So imagine when I turned 18, I got the F up out of where I was at. I left my hometown. I knew that for a fact. I did that, and I have not went back. I do not live there. I have not lived there since. That's amazing. That's amazing. I think it's so beautiful. So yeah, and then I would say spiritually, I'm starting to mature spiritually, and that's a whole different ball game. That changes things in all different types of ways. And I want to talk about that in a different video, but yeah, I really just wanted to talk to y'all about that. Like, that's why I feel like I am starting my own business, and I am officially, I'm not even going to get comfortable with this 9 to 5. I'm not going to get comfortable with getting worked to death and running on a hamster wheel and not getting nowhere and doing things for not a lot of money. I'm done doing that. I'm done. I might as well put all my blood, sweat, and tears into building something that I could do on my own and at least see where it go. I mean, the worst I could do is fail, and then I'll just try again. Yeah. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Have a beautiful day. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.